Hey guys! So I always have to walk through the front of the camera. It's just me, myself right now. One of these days I won't have to do that. How's everybody's afternoon going? Mine's going pretty good. Sitting there thinking today how my artwork brings joy to the world and how what makes it so special. It's handmade. It's one of a kind. You know, even the paintings with all the glitz and stuff, even if you do a print and stuff, you get to still enjoy the beauty, you know, versus just the normal, you know, go out, Christmas coming and, you know, all the gift giving that we do, you know, all my stuff that I did that was handmade for my store years ago, was always the handmade stuff that did so well. And now that I'm back into doing the artwork and doing one-of-a-kind pieces, even, you know, doing commissions and stuff for people, it's one of a kind. It's like hardly anybody ever sits for, you know, anything now. You know what I mean? So that's why it's so exciting to have the handmade gift. My girlfriend and I, years ago, she has a store out in Bournemouth, Miss Victoria. If you're ever out there, give her a visit. She's got the most coolest types of jewelry, and she's always been a sunflower girl. And stuff. That's how we met years ago. And now she just opened up something, and then what made us always so special is handmade. It's hand done. You know, there's a professionalism to it, but there's also that uniqueness of, you know, hey, things happen. You know, it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be, you know, things, you know, most of the time you can control, but on occasion you can't. This is Rainbow Blue. This is called Lunar Dust Neptune Blue. A little bit deeper. That's what makes our stuff so different, or at least mine. When I do my commission work and everything, I got VIP that I do for the person, so they can kind of enjoy some of the process and stuff like that, and that's kind of different, you know, being able to do something where the customer is able to kind of see your progress as you're going along and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. Nowadays, you don't get that hardly. I'm just looking for this green ocean. It's actually more blue than green, but so when you visit my site, when it says it's a poster and it's a print of it, but when it's the original, you're going to see all the bling and all the shimmer and the glitz and everything compared to, you know, just the normal posters. I put a couple of stones on here. I pre-painted this with an acrylic paint, spray paint actually. Where am I shells go? There they are. And I decided to do the vintage glass lapis today. Yesterday the picture came out really cool. It actually created this, instead of it kind of giving me some space for the sand, it kind of created like the waves came crashing in like they do. Sometimes the ocean can do that and trick us into thinking that that happened to me one time over in at Hearst Castle. I had my back to the wave. I actually have the picture over here I'm painting right now of the beach that I was on over there by Hearst Castle. It's kind of hidden back in there. You have to kind of do a deep hike into that area. And I had turned my back and the waves were really, they're just little things. Next thing I know, I was on the ground. Bam, she knocked me out. I was like, oh my God. It's like, it still makes me laugh now. Because it was like, don't turn your back on me thing. So it was kind of interesting. Haven't seen me in a while. Knocked me down so hard. Man, I had a good laugh. But I've been doing a painting on it right now. It's pretty spectacular. So I've noticed that about the 6 ounces of A and B are perfect for these 16 by 20s. This is the last of my art. Gotta step out of the frame to pick up the rest of my. It was so cold last night here in Flag. Didn't want to cure. I finally did. Had to go buy a new heater. So this is up to 12. And it's always by volume. Always put B in your cup first. Always. B is going to be your true volume because the A is always so much thicker. On all the epoxy companies, I haven't found maybe one was thinner, but it came out much more of a matte finish on the finish. Let's see. found some really cool pieces of stone that I had in my store. Maybe I'll put that in here. Maybe on the next one. Boop, boop. There you go. Calling in the energy. Twinkle, I have you come in the shop, but got too much epoxy on my hand. Little Scotty dog, she's so cute. Yeah, look at you and your cuteness. It's a really freaking cool shell. Stone. I'm going to continue mixing in the cups. Do you notice these silicone cups? They seem to need really good dousing in alcohol sometimes every once in a while to get some of the goopers off the side. I always like to pour a little bit of clear on this. Let me have it. Just to get everything kind of anchored down. You can tell autumn's here. We've been having trees have been changing up here already. Continue mixing from here. This is Sapporo Eye Candy. This is Ocean Green Eye Candy. I think this one is the Neptune, and then there's Crystal Blue by is it Stardust? Lunar Dust. Metallics. And then this one I mixed in some of the black light glitter mixed in. I should give it a nice shimmer. Mm-hmm. I've been in the mood for blue. It's actually my new color. Well, actually, in the last 10 years it changed. It used to be purple. And now it's this different color of blues. Kind of like purple on my back of my wall. Now it's newer blue colors. So I'm going to put the white on here first. Some color. So this year, when you go to get your Christmas gifts and stuff, start looking for the handmade stuff. Support the local artists, you know. Go to the local, you know, art coalitions in your cities and stuff. Take a look around. You might be amazed on something that's beautiful and unique, but not everybody at Walmart's going to, or any other store. I always think it's interesting. I live in a small town, so it's like everybody goes to certain stores there in town and all of that. But I always find it kind of interesting. It's like, well, geez, you know, people only have a few stores to choose from. So it's like everybody's getting the same gift, and you might be able to find something that's more unique, handmade, with love from somebody. That's more special. That is where you're going to make the artist happy and be able to create some really cool memories with that handmade. I mean, when we were little kids, we used to make stuff all the time. You know, the things sat on the refrigerator for over 10 years, right? You know, you go into the house and it was just like the favorite art piece. I remember my mom telling me when I was little, she was like, I always wanted you to do a handprint for me. And I never did anything like that until I got older, and then I did a handprint doing some artwork with my dad, who was always supporting me to be an artist. I was always encouraged to do stuff. And I had a lot of different types of things that I used to do, from, you know, carpet stuff, making carpets. I used to do a lot of leather work. Pottery. I didn't take those classes as much as I would have preferred because we just didn't have the money to do stuff like that. And I always wanted to do one of the lapis ones. I ended up opening up my store where I could actually do lapis work. Lapidary type of stuff, not lapis. Lapidary. Got lapis on the brain because I had lapis here. I don't know. Taking all the air bubbles out. Does a few things actually here. Takes out the air bubbles, but it also kind of like gets the epoxy kind of warm, so things start to flow better. I'm gonna get a camera setting that I have over here so that I can start showing you from the top instead of on the side like this. That'll be a lot better. I had to replace a $400 camera lens because it got broke over the weekend. So the money I was going to be putting into that ended up going to that instead. Alcohol ink. This gives a lot of natural, deep, rich colors that you just don't always get. It shimmers and glistens and makes it so much more. Okay, I didn't get a chance to use the white the other day. Let me see how this one is. Always looking for new ways to make waves and different types of paint. There we go. Gotta hear that rattle can thing here. how that worked. See how it works and stays. Because a lot of times the alcohol ink moves a little bit. We'll see. Yeah, growing up in the beaches of California, I've always had the beach vibe. My husband calls me the beach bunny. Never thought of myself that way, but well, why not? Well, the white alcohol ink is kind of doing this weird fracturing that normally looks good with other stuff. It is kind of leaving it looking goopy. So I'll play with it a little bit. Handmade gifts for the holidays. trying to keep my videos at the 30 to 40 minute time frame. I can't believe it's already been 30 minutes. You have so much fun, you don't even realize how the time is flying. Not like when you're sitting in a work situation and you start to wonder, geez, my 5 minutes is gone. Just rebought some of this one. This one is that the gold with the different glitter. So pretty. I'll take the camera off the tripod. It's probably gonna end up doing what it did yesterday. Ever want to reactivate? Use regular plain alcohol and it'll reactivate. Create really cool patterns and designs. Right here has got the coolest blend of color. Alright, let me take my gloves off so I can get my phone on. I missed it. Let me turn it around. So I wanted to reactivate it right in here, so I used the alcohol to reactivate. So it's closing the gap here a little bit. Alright guys, if you want original handmade gifts, holidays are coming, come to LisaMarieProArtist.com and take a look at these. I've got all kinds of different colors and stuff if you want something that's not as beachy themes. I've got all kinds of stuff that look like geodes also, and love to see you come get something unique for your family this year. All right, Lisa Marie Pro Artist signing off. Don't forget to ding-ling-ling-ling that bell if you like the content on this. Have a fabulous day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.